Hello everyone, Celestial Champion here. This is going to be a self-growth reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of December 2018. I'm just going to pull 2 cards for each week of the month, and then I'm going to pull 2 angel oracle cards. Well, 2 crystal angel oracle cards. This is going to be just for general guidance, just a little bit of help if you need any during this month. The decks I'm using will be listed in the description below. If you are interested in this reading and you feel that it resonates with you, then please don't hesitate to watch your videos for your rising and moon signs. If you feel this doesn't resonate with you, then that's perfectly fine, and thank you for stopping by. So first we're going to look at the Crystal Angel Oracle cards, and then we're going to get into the weekly. Passion and purpose, and forgiveness heals. So your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So this month, it sounds like it's going to be a good time for working on personal projects, goals, anything that you've been trying to work on or accomplish. It says that you're going to have energy and you're going to have the motivation to work on it because it's something you're passionate about. So if you're working on something that you're not passionate about, you might not have energy for it. I mean, the cards are pretty simple. They speak for themselves. The second card is Forgiveness Heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So this one says your enthusiasm gives you energy to work on a project that's meaningful to you. And this one says that repressed anger is blocking your health and happiness. So it looks like this month is about releasing negative emotions and channeling your energy into something that you're really passionate about. So I guess it's a good month for working on any of those kinds of projects or things that you find enjoyable to do. The first week we have the fight and the freeze. So, the fight card and the freeze together. The freeze is about freezing people out, about not wanting to feel your emotions. It's about pushing people away or trying to numb yourself down with anything, whether it's drinking alcohol or overeating or oversleeping, just different types of numbing agents. Although not necessarily, it could just be any form of escapism. The fight is about a battle, an inner battle usually. You're battling with yourself about something, and it could be that you're dealing with repressed emotion, and that's why you don't want to feel the emotion. You could have too many feelings going on. You could be hurt behind something, or there could be something you simply don't want to deal with in this first week of December, Aries. It looks like you're going to try and maybe, escape from it, whatever it is you're feeling, because you're going to have some type of inner struggle this week. So when we see these two together, I would say that you're going to need to try and thaw yourself out a little bit. Just try not to fight within yourself if you can. If there's something that you're really struggling with, then it's not a good time to freeze yourself off from other people. It's not a good time to push other people away because of your inner struggle. It could be that this is a time to bring others in, maybe. Talk to someone about it, or journal it. Just don't try and act like nothing's going on or try to distract yourself from it. Because if it's important enough that the energy came up in the first week, it's something you probably should go ahead and deal with. I would say that maybe consulting someone else to help you with it could be a good way to go, but if you don't want to talk to anyone about it, maybe just work on something that will help you release the emotions that are going on within yourself. And if, of course, if forgiveness is what it takes to get over something, then by all means. But if it doesn't involve forgiving someone, then I would just say, try your best to just keep a calm temperament and don't let your emotions get to you so deeply. So the month starts off with, some kind of inner turmoil a little bit, it looks like, and you maybe not wanting to burden others with what's going on with you, but I don't think that'll help you, And then here we have the sleep and the shield in the second week. The shield, again, is about putting up walls, about trying to keep people away from you. It could mean you're trying to protect yourself from something. To me, it represents defense mechanisms, things you do to make yourself more tougher when facing the world. The sleep card is more about taking care of your body. It can mean maybe you're being overworked, or you're trying to deal with too much and your body is taking a toll on it. You need to honor your body and honor yourself by giving yourself rest and relaxation. When I see the sleep with a shield, it's a really odd combination. I would say that, yeah, no, it feels like it's carrying over from the first week for sure. Because here it's a card of pushing people away or freezing people out, trying to numb yourself a little bit, and this card is about putting walls up. And maybe you could be emotionally exhausting yourself from putting up too many walls and barriers between you and the outside world or you and other people. Usually this is about physical, your body is physically tired, but I feel like because of the way the first week went, this second week could mean more of a mental relaxation, especially since you're putting up so many walls. It could be coming up because you need to let some of these walls down and give your mind a chance to rest itself a little bit. Just take it easy, be gentle with yourself. Don't stress over things. Because it looks like the second week is much more calm than the first week. The energies are more subdued. So I would say in the second week, just try to pull away all this mental energy you're putting towards putting up walls between you and other people. And just try and focus on relaxing yourself. It could be that these walls are necessary for you, these defense mechanisms, but no matter what it is you're doing and your reasons for doing it, you at least need to take care of your mental health. Because you're no good to anyone if you're emotionally or mentally exhausted. So I would say, this is just telling you, just try and take care of yourself a little bit. Just don't stress too much over anything, because nothing lasts forever, and whatever you're going through in any moment, it's only for that moment. And by the next, a week later or a month later, you'll be worried about something else entirely. The third week, we have the storm and the song. The storm has to do with bottling up emotions, holding in resentments, being unhappy with something but not voicing what you have to say about it, harboring negative feelings, not wanting to step on people's toes. So it could be that something is going on in the third week that you feel like for whatever reason you can't express yourself. But you also have the song, which is a card all about self-expression, So they're literally like opposites. I'm feeling like whatever is coming up is something that's came up before. It's something you've dealt with many times, probably in the recent past. It's something that you've wanted to get off your chest for some time, or you wanted to confront someone about, or even confront yourself about some kind of feelings that you're harboring inside of yourself that you felt like they were never going to get released because they weren't important enough, or because you felt like you didn't want a confrontation. I feel like in this third week, it's going to come out. It's going to get expressed, but it's going to come out in a good way, I think. I mean, because the song is a card of expressing yourself in a positive way. And it seems like whatever it was that you had on your chest, it's going to definitely, be spoken out loud this week. You're going to finally get to speak your piece. You're going to get to share your opinion. You're going to get to say whatever it is you've been wanting to say. You're going to say whatever it is you've been truly feeling. I would say if you know what it is that's been bothering you, that's been coming up over and over, that hasn't had the chance to release itself, just try and use some tact when you express whatever it is that you feel moved to express. We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or cause any weirdness, between us and other people. But if it's not speaking about other people, it could also mean that you have something within yourself that you've been wanting to express out into the world and you never have been able to, aside of yourself, that you've kept private or secret. Something about yourself that you just never was able to share, and this week you will be sharing it. Whether it was, it could be anything, but something personal is going to be shared. Some kind of truth will be shared out. Not in a bad way, just a personal opinion, a personal belief. Something very personal is going to be shared in the third week. But no matter what, it's always going to be for the best, because the storm is about unhealthiness and bottling up feelings and emotions, and the song is about the positive expression of how you feel. So the third week looks like it's going to be a positive release of some type of pent-up emotional energy, some type of pent-up feelings revolving around something in your personal life. The last week of the month has to do with the watery and the power. So I'm thinking in the third week in the fourth week, you're gonna have a lot of feelings going on, a lot of emotions. It could be about something that you've dealt with before. The watery has to deal with feeling too many emotions at one time. It can mean emotional exhaustion if it's not dealt with, like you're drowning in a sea of emotions, feeling too many feelings at one time, feeling like your emotions are too big for your body. The power card is about taking back your personal power. It's about elevating yourself from the victim to the champion of your circumstances. It's a difference. It's a very different energy. So I feel like in the last week of the month, you are going to have a lot of emotions. You're going to have a lot of feelings relating to something, and you're going to overcome it. You're going to overpower it through the utilization of your own personal power. Because this card by itself it's not a great thing to pull in a reading, but the power is a really strong card. It's about stepping into your personal power, taking control of a situation, and when it comes up with the watery, to me it translates as a victory over something that would normally be really overwhelming you. So you're going to have a strong clarity of mind. You're going to have a really good place you're coming from, and something that would have normally overwhelmed you, you're going to be able to deal with it and overcome it in a really empowering way. So it looks like throughout the month, you're dealing with a lot of emotions and expression. So it comes back to passion and purpose, and forgiveness heals. The first week has to do with just an inner struggle and pushing people away, but maybe the best solution is to bring someone in, or just to not allow the struggle to go on so long or in such a strong way. The second week is about TLC, taking care of yourself, not putting so much energy into your regular defense mechanisms, and maybe just focusing on rest and relaxation a little bit, giving your mind some time to rest, maybe doing something that puts you at ease, or something that's easy and enjoyable. The third week has to do with you finally expressing yourself in a very positive way, something that's been on your chest for some time, been on your mind for a while. It's finally going to get released. It's finally going to be shared out into the world, and it's going to be really good. The last week you're going to feel a lot of emotions about something. You could be frustrated by something, or just upset by a situation, or somebody could do something, or you could see something that would normally bother you. It could even be something just within your own self that would normally bother you, and this time, instead of just allowing yourself to be upset by something, you are going to step into your power, and you're going to take the reins, and you're going to be victorious when it comes to managing the emotions that you're feeling. So it looks like the month is going to end in a very empowering, strong way. It looks like a good month for passion projects, because you got the passion and purpose card. Obviously you have some kind of inner turmoil in the beginning of the month, so the forgiveness card may play a role into that. I'm not sure. Everyone's situation is a little different, but overall it looks like a really good month. Like I said, if this resonated with you, then please watch the videos for your moon and rising sun. I'm going to try and post these once a month. So if you liked this video, then please subscribe and like. If you have any comments or questions, then please feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm happy to respond and answer any questions that anyone has. And thank you for watching this video. Until next time.